Jury. Hey, Christopher. Good to hear from you. I was expecting your call. All right, yeah, we have a date? December 9th, all right. Yeah, I should be free. Where? Ooh, Detroit. My favorite. Who's the opponent? You know backyarders cost extra, right, Chris? All right. Send the contract over. I'll let him know. Yeah, I'm sure it was a pleasure. Bye now.
Hello?
Dred, it's Jury. We got a date for RPW, if you're interested. December 9th.
And who is it?
You're gonna love this.
All right. Talk to you later. Detroit. The first place to call old Judge Joe Dred and have him in the East Coast Midwest scene. It's there that I cut my teeth. It's there that I showed everybody that Judge Joe Dred is one of the toughest, if not baddest, people in this game. And there's so many people who make their path politicking, whining and crying that they don't get opportunities. I never got opportunities. I've been in this business clawing, scratching, and spilling my own blood. And you think that you deserve more than me. Well, it looks like I'm gonna be the judge of that. Nathan Mowery, Killbilly, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. I'm gonna take you to court. I'm gonna show you what you really deserve. And that is a slow and painful death. Judgment's coming, Nathan. And I hope you're ready to die slow.
The Killbilly Nathan Mowery is headed to Detroit, Michigan to restore that dump to its former glory like the days of the original Sheik, with violence on a level you've never seen.
Judge Joe Dred, I appreciate all of the sweet and kind words you said about me. I'm glad that you aligned yourself with Detroit and all those scumbags up there, and I made a promise that I would never go back to that shithole. But then I realized that I had the opportunity to cut you. I had the opportunity to shut Chris up for good. And I had the opportunity to prove that Southern Deathmatch Wrestling is superior to Detroit Deathmatch Wrestling. Y'all have seen nothing. Judge, jury, you have met your executioner. Because I am gonna burn that shithole city down to the fucking ground.
We don't like the police, the district attorney, the judge, or anybody in the legal system. So Joe Dred, get ready to meet your end.
We're talking about Killbilly. That's right. Good old Nathan Mowery.
Okay, bro, I tried to be professional here. I really do. But this is Ruthless Pro Wrestling, not Ruthless Pro Whining. And this scumbag went out of his way to not only insult all of us in the Michigan wrestling scene, all of us in RPW, but he whined his way into a match. Listen, I don't give a fuck what you do. Excuse my language. I don't care what you do and how good you think you are. If you're gonna go whine on social media and insult us, guess what? Talk shit, get hit. Nathan Mowery, I'm very surprised that he will have all of his digits and all of his tires by the end of this night. You are the most hated man right now in this entire state. You got some bold words for you. You got some cojones on you. Try to call it the entire state of Michigan and Ruthless Pro Wrestling and our fans here in attendance. I cannot wait until Dred beats his skull.
I mean, all he said was that you can't drink the water.
But we haven't heard that joke in like years. It's also a real serious problem, by the way.
And he's also talking about how Detroit Red Wings haven't won a Stanley Cup in quite a long time. How the Detroit Lions will probably never win a Super Bowl.
Look.
No, he talks about the educational system. So, I mean, it's fucking disgusting.
Look, I'm just glad the boss man shilled the big bucks to get Stephen Jury, the legal representative of this man, Judge Joe Dred, coming in. The RPW legal team is here now. Justice is about to be served.
not only I think justice will be served, I think it's going to be brutal justice will be served.
Of course, Judge Dred, we all know, debuted the King of the Kill this summer over up in Mabee, Michigan. Faced Otis Coder earlier this year as well. Making his yeah, he's doing some great stuff. And we're already a shot to the face of Nathan Mowery. I love it.
For the first time ever, Joe Dred is actually being cheered by the RPW fans. Before he hated this guy. But I think tonight might be the turning point of him becoming a crowd favorite.
Look, I think Judge Joe Dred doesn't care either way. Either way.
Crowd is making money and winning belts.
Exactly. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend. It's time for some order. I think Lane's Pizzeria is going to go home with less bands now.
This is the best they fucking got from Mac Jones.
Well, you know they serve them hot and ready, so now he's definitely getting that fresh.
Good. Get him.
Fresh ass. With that chair.
Take that, you.
Chair was meant to be sitting down, not sitting through your face. And man, he's going to throw that chair.
Take that, you stupid Hank. God. You waste of space. Get him, Dred. Get him. Big power slam in that chair.
Man, last time the South got beat this bad was back in 1865.
I said on social media, it's called the North because we are above you. Southern wrestling, my ass. Look. Let me tone it down. Let me pull it back. I'm in a boiling.
From the South now. Come on.
That's fine. But as Dred takes those giant meat hands, those ham hocks of hands, beating the skull out of Nathan Mowery. We forget Nathan Mowery is part of a great faction, Coven of the Goat, with Tank, CJ Lawler, and Jaden Newman, plus the Rev. He's in regular in places like TWE. Like, look, I've done my history, and it looks like Jury is yeah.
Let's give them props, too.
I think Jury had a the gavel.
And you know, it wasn't too long ago that Killbilly Nathan Mowery was actually in Vietnam with Chris Jericho filming a documentary.
Look, I hope this Chris Jericho check cleared very well, but look, listen to this. It's going to do so much as that gusset plate.
Order in the court it is, because that gusset plate is now sticking in like a hung jury.
Hung jury. Tell Steven that. But anyway, bad jokes aside, Dred is doing some great work, of course, on the West Coast, and you know this has been his home on the east side of this side of the country. And while Dred is going around making sure everybody's in order for his courtroom, I love this. I love all the action. I love all what everybody is using the whole entire space of this No Ring show. It's truly a unique time here at Lions Skate Park. And a big
using that building.
suplex.
slamming him into the
Man, I love this.
Yeah, fuck you.
And you can just tell with Mowery's face, he knows that he has gone and screwed the pooch the wrong way, because this beating he's getting from Joe Dred, you can look in his eyes and tell, like, yep, I made a mistake today. I showed up and pissed off the wrong crowd of people.
Like, I don't know, why would you go out of your way and insult the entire state of Michigan? We are just built different here. And Dred is just an animal, like scraping the inside of your mouth with that coat hanger. Just disgusting. Now he's gonna. I think he's gonna be doing some dental work. I think Judge Joe Dred is trying to be a dentist as well.
You see him sliding him around.
We're gonna go. Are we gonna go in X Games mode here? Nah. That's not Joe's. That's not Joe's. Rightfully so.
I mean, how many skateboarders has that guy put on?
You know what? In this day and age, you know, I'm sure Dred doesn't like skateboarders on his property.
I don't think he likes anything.
Well, he likes money. He puts up with jury. Yeah, I think he's. I mean,
some whiskey.
Maybe some kind of moonshine, something like that.
Light tube shot right across the head of Joe Dred, and another one. Third time for another measure. It looks like Mowery is just squaring off, throwing some hard hits. Big boot to the midsection. Another clubbing blow to the back.
Look, if Mowery did it the right way, and really, and just, you know, showed a little respect, maybe I would like him. Maybe I would respect him a little bit more. And maybe I wouldn't hate to see Dred getting hit in the face with that broken door from the previous match. But unfortunately, it makes me sick to my stomach. I don't want Mowery to do well here in RPW. I want him to go home in a wheelchair.
I've never seen you say that.
Well, you know what? I love what we're doing here in RPW. I love the people we're doing here. And I love the wrestlers we get to do. But I don't like hicks and pricks trying to... What the hell?
Oh my God, a flaming light tube.
Christ. What in the hell? Tube shot from Mowery and a pin attempt. Come on.
And a kick out by the judge.
That wasn't even close. That was a 2. Did you even count 3?
Hey. Burns is not from Michigan. He's from Buffalo. Wherever that is. I don't think it exists.
In the geographical that's called.
Yeah, exactly.
And a chair shot delivered by Mowery to the skull of the judge.
And these guys are really using those chairs real heavy on each other's skulls.
Another one down goes the judge. Not surprised Mowery's not trying to go for a pin.
I think he's trying to just prove a point. He wants to claim that Southern Deathmatch Wrestling is the superior Deathmatch Wrestling.
1, 2, no, and a huge kick out by Joe Dred.
Come on. I mean, Dred is gonna take more than take down Dred. It's like a bear trying to fight a cockroach. It's gonna take a lot more to take Dred out.
I agree with you 110% on that. Mowery, of course, now we're seeing them light tubes coming off, headbutts of the tubes, right across the head of Joe Dred. Another light tube shot. Careful Burns.
This whole Detroit crowd wants nothing to do with Mowery, and rightfully so. And, caught him midair. Big fireman's carrying to that side. That fenced-in wall, like that thing didn't move at all.
But his spinal cord.
I think it bent.
Vince won. Mowery's.
Jury is just elated with this. I know Jury's not a big fan of Detroit either, but
You know what, the retainer fee and the money, I think he might have changed his opinion for one thing.
I think I cashed out some stocks to get help Dred and Jury get here. I really want this to happen. I'm so glad Mowery's getting his comeuppance.
Question! Hey, Detroit! Is he innocent or guilty?
Guilty!
Yeah, I think all the fans are being the jury
Innocent.
on this
Who's
one.
saying innocent? Get that guy out of here. Kick him out. Is that a ladder?
That is a, yes, that is a ladder.
Why is the ladder here? Why is the ladder here at escape point?
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Windmill time.
And a tribute to the late, great Terry Funk.
Just big windmill shots. Much like the windmills. I think Nathan Mowery seems like the type of guy that thinks that windmills cause cancer. And a big senton.
Not only windmills, he probably thinks like, looking postage stamps, reading past the 5th grade level, things like that are against his beliefs.
Attempts. And two.
You must remember, he's from the land that NASA is fake, pro wrestling is real. On top of that, he's a firm believer that teenage pregnancies are actually That was from what I was told by Nathan.
That's disgusting. I'm surprised you talked to him. I'm surprised he didn't speak.
He talked to me. I got cornered. You walked away. You cornered me.
I did. I wanted some Elaine's Pizzeria.
I felt like one of those kids in high school that got to the wrong section of the school.
Ooh. That elbow. See, we all know that elbow is kind of a sore spot. We remember back at Boiling Point 2, that elbow caused him some trouble with Otis. And it looks like Nathan smelled blood in the water going now after that injured elbow. Of course, Dred injured that elbow during Tournament of Death with CZW earlier this year.
Yes, he did. I think it was his match against Big Joe.
Yeah. Hey, we don't like that language here. You fuckface.
Keep on saying that Mowery is targeting that arm and the elbow of Joe Dred.
I mean, a broken clock is right twice, so I'm giving up for Nathan. Maybe.
And look at this. He's actually using a wrestling hold in a death match.
What? Wait, wrestling? In death matches?
Wrestling. Wrestling hold is being used in death matches. But right now, that chair goes right across the face, so much for that wrestling hold.
Well, in a place like this, in a no-ring show, we're going to be seeing a lot more brawlers, a lot more brawling. We're not going to see much, headlock takeovers and whatnot in a style match like this. Another tube shot there. And an extra one on the swell of the back there.
Brings some punishment. Looks like he's going for something else here. Sitting to sure. What does he have planned?
I'm a big fan of what Dred has done in RPW thus far. I think it's an incredible showing. I think he has a great future here in RPW, especially coming in wrestling in 2024.
And I agree with you. Let's remember, during that whole King of the Kill tournament, he did something that really shocked a lot of people. He attacked Schlack.
Schlack of all people.
He targeted him.
That's the wrong person out of anybody in the deathmatch scene you want to mess with.
So we instantly put that on the board. He had that banger with Hoodfoot Moatwas in the first round. And then he had a war in Chicago against Otis Hope.
Two men, both of them. Big, meaty men just slapping meat and just beating the living crap out of each other. Both matches are all here on IWTV. When you're done watching this, watch the rest of our catalog. Tell your friends, Ruthless Pro is the place to be right now when it comes to deathmatch wrestling. Now looks like taking a little bite out of Mowery.
A little Sony's barbecue flavor.
Yeah, here we go. Looks like I don't know what's going on here. It's got bad news written all over it.
It looks like Dred's going for a suplex. Mowery's got him stumbling though. Got him teetering.
Yeah, Nathan trying to go for the big man. Nope.
Big boom.
Caught him. Here we go. Up into the Judgment Driver.
That's it. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
The judge has declared this man being guilty as charged.
Nice knowing you, Mowery. Now look, as much as I'm elated for this win, and I also have to now go sell some blood to take care of the judgment and jury fees from this. Look, in a different world, Nathan Mowery could do some real good in RPW, and he went toe-to-toe with Judge Joe Dred, but guess what, boy? You talk smack about RPW, about Michigan, you're gonna get what you want. And Judge Joe Dred is that what.
This is a huge win. Listen to that crowd showing their love and support for Joe Dred. Maybe this is a turning point for Joe Dred and RPW faithful. Of course they needed him, but now he's become one of their guys.
It's white out here at Lions Skate Park in Dearborn, Michigan. Iberian Championship belts, Spooky Dust Podcast, Deathmatch Worldwide, Lane's Pizzeria, Dewey the Hot Dog. More incredible action coming up. Stay tuned.